Shalom, shalom, with the real Hebrew Israelites coming in week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this current kingdom. Want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Vakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and to the brothers that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity and charity, risking their lives to do so, and a few sisters that's listening, learning, and watching. This is the brother Kanasala from GMS Chicago. Coming to you again through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And, you know, it's in need to go to the milk, you know what I'm saying? You know, for the ones that just started watching and listening, you know. And I remember when I came to the truth, you know, the first few scriptures, 3-4 scriptures, is what captured me, you know what I'm saying? Besides the artist's depiction of what Yahushua looks like, which is a dark-skinned man, which I've known since I was a kid, since my dad pointed that out to me when I was a child. So we just going to hit this, you know, it's going to be a little quick hitter through the spirit, all right? It says Hebrews 5:12. It says, for the time ye ought to be teachers, which is what, at 12 years old, you know, for a man, it is supposed to be 12, because that's when a boy becomes a man, according to scriptures. Yahushai, who the world ignorantly called Jesus, you know what I'm saying, started about his father's business at 12. The father, Yahweh, all right? And that's in the pure Hebrew language. It said, for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of Yahweh, and are become such as have need of milk and not of strong meat. All right, the strong meat represents like the deeper breakdowns and stuff like that. But the thing is, you could drown somebody with milk. All right, the most simplest scriptures. All right. So this Deuteronomy 28:68, this was a prophecy back then, but it came to pass. All right. It says, and Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies. So you're going to be taken again in ships back to Egypt, right? Be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you, meaning no person is going to redeem you out your situation. Only one who can redeem you is who? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Alright? Period. And it says sold unto your enemies. Alright, so whoever you got sold to is your enemies. Alright? So we didn't go back to Egypt again after we got delivered. So when was this? Alright? That's when you go to let's see. Yeah. Let's go to Revelation 11:8. Yeah. It said, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, right, which is America, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. So Sodom and Egypt being a spiritual Sodom and Egypt, all right, knowing Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed, all right. So it says spiritually a Sodom and Egypt. What place is that? Don't on the back of a dollar bill, it got the pyramid, right? Sodom, a place of wickedness. You know what I'm saying? The most major one out of all the wickedness is the, uh, you know, men laying with men, women laying with women, all right? Transgenderism, the whole nine. The alphabet game, you know, the LGBTQRSTUV, whatever, all right? And Egypt only means house of bondage, all right? So let's see. I am Yahweh thy power, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage. So Egypt only means house of bondage. The real name is Mizraim. Egypt is just a nickname. So house of bondage, house of slavery. So let's replace Egypt with house of slavery. And Yahweh shall bring thee into the house of bondage again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. And remember, Egypt to Israel is like Illinois to Indiana. It's next door to each other. It's only an 11-day walking journey, you know what I'm saying, from Egypt to Israel. So would you really need a bunch of ships to ship over people next door? No, you don't. And it said, thou shalt see it no more again. See what? The land we was in. Like as a whole people. We're scattered all throughout the world. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. No man shall buy you. Alright? Here we go. Deuteronomy 26:48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies which Yahweh shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. So check this out. Alright, now you see right here, I put in yoke of iron. And if you go to images, you know what I'm saying? Who do you see? Who do you see? You see what? You see Jake. You see Deuteronomy 48 right there. But you see this? You only see us, man. Alright? That's all you see. Alright? It's us, man. And that goes for the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Point blank period. Alright? Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. And that's what happened, man. We disobeyed Yahweh Shem Shai and didn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, and we went into slavery. This is our last go around, though. All right. Another one. Show you. It's Jeremiah 17:4. It said, and thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy inheritance that I gave thee, which means to stop. Discontinue means to stop. And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies, they're the enemies, in the land which thou knowest not. The whole eastern hemisphere was known, not the western hemisphere at the time. All right? For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. When you look up that forever, it means for a certain amount of time. It's not forever as an eternal. All right? Period. All right? I'm going to end it off with this. You know what I'm saying? Jake has a short attention span. So this is Jeremiah 16 and 13. It says, therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not, neither ye nor your fathers, and there shall ye serve other gods day and night, where I will not show you favor. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that it shall no more be said, Yahweh liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but Yahweh liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he hath driven them, the slave Atlantic trade, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers. All right. So, hey, it says, but Yahweh liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north. Is this place called North America? Isn't that where most of Jake is? You know, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which we are the real Hebrew Israelites. Yeah. Hey, put these puzzle pieces together. They fit perfectly. It's not even forced. Hey, his sheep will hear his voice. So hopefully this was edifying. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Vakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, and the brothers that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity, and charity and risking their lives to do so. And the few sisters that's listening, learning, and watching. To y'all, I say shalom and the Bible ball, and don't take that shit.